folks, remember the video? All right, well, remember the video. I just put it up last night. I'll link it to this one if you don't have the bell rang, if you're subscribed but don't have the bell rung where you get all notifications, you might not have got it. So, but this is, I done a video last night of a channel called Eagle Claw. Okay. And I was saying, man, this is what a hacked channel looks like. And that's what I was saying. Now this is a channel I done last night, because they all pop up in my whatchamacallit, in what do you call it? This block over here where they suggest videos for you and whatnot. So this channel is called Sounds of Resistance, as you can see. Now, Putin just got terrible news. Ukraine broke, blah, blah, skippity, blah. That's an M1 Abrams main battle tank. This is a United States Army tank. Well, the Marine Corps use them too. I think Marine Corps uses the A1 and Army uses the A2, or maybe both of them use the A2. I don't know. But anyway, now, I was talking about the computer voice, but it's got much better. It doesn't, the computer voices
don't sound like that anymore. They don't sound like that. And they don't sound like that anymore.
They fixed them where it has a human touch, and I've seen it's a program. And you can choose what language that you want. Chinese, you know what I'm saying? Italiano, Spanish, but anyway, and you got British English, and you got American English. And remember, and I showed you on the one yesterday where you got the hovering, whatever the channel name is, it just hovers on the screen. It just hovers around. That's Bradley's. That's Bradley main fighting Bradley fighting infantry vehicle. This is a Bradley. I can't tell if it's M2 or M3, because M2 was made for the Cav and for Cav scouts, and M3 is for the infantry. Either that or vice versa. But that's an M2. Yeah, M2 Bradley.
The counteroffensive launched by the Ukrainian forces earlier this month has been the darkest nightmare for the Russian forces. Russian forces
see the sounds of resistance just floating around. See it? Now, let's go to the and at the bottom it says, just like the other one, video footages are used for illustration purposes only, because we know we don't have United States military in the Ukraine fighting for Ukraine with United States Army equipment. That this is a this is for mine when they, if you don't have engineers in the area and or something, and y'all got to get through something fast, you use this. It's a spade. You put it down. It's like the clear mines. And normally you stagger two Abrams where they kind of overlap and drive through. Is a dangerous freaking job, and clear a path. So if there's any landmines, you'll pull them, literally unbury them. You won't hit the top. You'll hit the side and lift them up completely out of the ground, which is a great invention, but it's also a perfect spot to have an ambush, because all your tanks have to get in a column in a straight line. And anybody know anything about field maneuvers and convoying, normally you only do that in a place where that it's a secured area, and you do it for speed. But when you're in an unsecured area, that's bad because that's a perfect place for an ambush. But who in the hell want to try to ambush a column of M1 Abrams? But anyway, let's go to the channel and let's look at the content. Okay, now let's go ahead and adjust this so you guys can, the beauty of OBS. Because one thing about OBS is you can do it on the fly. Okay, there we go. Now this is the channel. Let's look at the videos. That's the one we just finished watching. Let's look at the videos and let's scroll down. Okay, see what we see. Okay, war stuff. Look at this. That's it. Put Putin's top female agent seized in the Ukraine. That's what it says. I don't know. Russian 007. Look, propaganda. I'm not saying this is propaganda. I'm just saying I know how propaganda works. As a battlefield multiple time battlefield combatant in a combat arms MOS, I know how a lot of stuff works, and plus we study a lot of stuff too. And I'm telling you, Joseph Goebbels, besides the goofy haircut and the Hitler-esque mustache, he ain't got nothing on me. Well, he's dead, but been dead a long time. But besides that, so man, all you gotta do is just keep pounding something. If you pound it, and the United States is the targeted audience because they translate. It's in English. It's in American English. It's not in French. It's not in Swahili. It's not in Spanish. It's in American English. Okay. Russian army retreated from, what did it say? What did it say? Well, the numbers covering it up. It don't matter. Now look. Oh, there we go. Stop. What's this? A month ago. This was a football channel that apparently has been commandeered. I went and checked my backup channel this morning that I rarely use, but I went and checked it and make sure that it still had only just my stuff on there. Now, I don't know if you would see it or if people just click on it and it goes to something else. But we're going to check. So let's pick one, y'all. How far? Let's see how. Yep, it's football. Not soccer, it's football. Jordan AU. Valerian Devrimi. Let's see how far it go, y'all. He doesn't look happy. He must be on the losing team, I guess. He don't look happy at all. Losing ain't fun, trust me. How old is this channel? All right, we go back a year. Okay, so it's a year old. Let's get.
Selamlar, ben Emrah. Galatasaray kariyerimize bu videomuzda başlıyoruz. Galatasaray'da bildiğimiz gibi geçtiğimiz günlerde Belhanda gönderildi. Biz
Don't sound like American English to me. Huh? This looks like another hijacked YouTube channel. And as I find them, now I ain't no karma police. I'm just doing this to let folks know, you might be being had. You might be getting snookered, hoodwinked, run amok. This is a rock. That truck is has a rocket type launcher built into that. Y'all tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Your boy is on top of his game. I try to stay on it. Whoever done this, that look like that's from a video game. I don't play video games, but I see my nephews. They just damn them boys. Man, I done scored. I got a 3090 Ti. Before I go back out in the field, I'm gonna drop off my computer for you so you can take this 3070 out, put a 3090 in and whatnot. So it'd be ready to go when I get back. Like, you do know you can do something else with your computer besides play video games, right? And the killer part, when you tell them that, and this is what you get. I'm like, okay, your Twitter, check. Your Facebook, check. Your Instagram, check. And video games, check. You got this monster ass machine and whatever. I love them to death, though. They young and they need to enjoy themselves. Y'all be good and be safe. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Bye.